Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to our game in Persia. I'm gonna have to get myself a little acquainted here. It's been, I think about 5 days since I've touched this. So I'm just gonna real quick look over and see what we've got going on. We've got a few shortages. Um, no wars, that's good. I think we had ended the last stream with or video, whatever. Um, with an alliance, if I remember right. Let me double check our diplomacy. So we got a defensive pact with Great Britain, which is going to help us against our now enemy, Russia. Um, I do want to make sure that we're not being too aggressive with them until we're ready, because we do need this little sliver here, but we might be able to work it um, friendly in a friendly way. Um, so we are working towards the consolidated Persia sovereignty. Obviously, I mean, we just have to be recognized, which means that we just need to get up to the next level, and it should start working towards that. Then, of course, making sure they don't win the great game. So we have to be recognized, we have to be major power, and then neither of them have any subjects in Central Asia. So that's where we're going to have to basically push in here. Unfortunately, I believe they still have. Oh, it's just the Ottomans guaranteeing the independence of Oman. So we definitely need to get that. The Trucial states are what's under Britain, so we're gonna have to worry about that in a bit too. Because we're gonna have to kick them out of these slivers, but we want to get these bits of Oman because Bampour and Hormuz is something that we're gonna have to clear up. So as far as the Ottomans go, they are rivaling Russia and Greece. They're amicable with us. So for that to happen, we're gonna have to destroy relations a little bit, which I don't want to do right now. We've already got one big bad enemy. Um, and since we're defensive pacting with Britain, it's probably not wise. We'll just I think we'll just coast on this right now, and we'll go and clean up all the other little bits here, because I think we should be able to get Kandahar here. Let me see what the war would look like. Kalat and Makran would join Kandahar, but it doesn't look like anybody else would. It looks like maybe even Russia doesn't even have an interest over here, so we could probably do something about that very quickly. They even might accept on a low chance, so we'll look at that in a second. Let me figure out what else we have going on. So we've got 66, 78, 77 army, so that's good. Little bureaucracy deficit, which is causing a little unrealized taxes. That's fine. Are we building right now? We are not building, and we're negative 23,000. That could just be a tick thing that I might need to just hit play on. Let's look at our market real quick and get a good rundown. So we're in shortages of coffee, iron, luxury furniture, luxury clothes, porcelain, lead. A lot of important industrial goods here, and also some not so important, but we'll need to shore that up. So they're building iron and lead, and that'll help solve that. And then apparently cotton plantations. If I remember right, we just started with railways. Oh no, we haven't had railways yet. Okay, so we're working towards that, and this should help us with the iron and get coal going. We're pretty far behind. I mean, it's still pretty early. I'm not like dooming it. We do have a shortage on convoys, so that might be something we want to build up a little bit. So I'm just going to throw one in Fars because it's got the most population, still a little bit of infrastructure, and then I'm going to throw one in Arabistan for a little bit more. We do have an infrastructure shortage here, a little bit of starvation, but nothing too crazy. I mean, 36,000 is not great, but probably solve that. Let's look at our trade routes. We have iron coming in from Portugal and the Ottomans. Not enough. The Ottomans are giving us quite a lot of iron. For this Bureaucracy deficit. I might drop this trade route with them. That'll help a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. This just went to, oh, because we're building ports. That makes sense. It's going to cost 18 weeks. Okay, well, we'll do it. Actually, we don't have quite a lot of a deficit, so maybe just in FARs. We got road maintenance going on here. Maybe we'll shift that to FARs. I don't know if we have a, no, we got plenty of infrastructure, so we'll just build that one port and then see where it takes us. Building wise, we're good to go. Actually, we can just upgrade a cargo port, so I'm going to cancel that. No sense in having extras. Do we have shipyards yet? I feel like that was something that they were building. Maybe not. Guess not. We're not even importing clippers either, so that's something we could do. Okay. Not a lot going on. Influence wise, it wouldn't hurt to be more friendly with other people. So we're improving with Russia. How is Britain loves us? France loves us. Can we get Austria maybe? Where's our current interest? Okay, so we can afford another interest. I'm going to throw one in Poland because that's my favorite one because it gets all three of these. Not that we need Russia, but we can grab Prussia and Austria, and that'll help there. Might work on the United States a bit, but we're definitely going to want to try to get the two big ones here because that might actually help us with the Ottomans. Now, Egypt as well would be an interesting one to grab, but we don't have another interest. We needed to put the interest down here to be able to grab these. So I think we are going to start with a little bit of fighting. We are at 0 infamy, and we need these two. So, I mean, I'll make sure we need them. It's based on these journal entries. So we're trying to do the Eastern Frontier. Yeah, Kandahar is one of them. So we'll just do that. We'll do a, do we have a return state? We don't. I'll just do a conquer on Kandahar itself. I don't think we need Kedah. I think I keep looking at that, and every time I look, we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need Kedah. So we could leave that there, and just get less infamy by not taking it. I don't know if there's actually anything worth taking in Kedah. I mean, we left Kabul there. All right. So we'll just go ahead and mobilize 11 because they've got a lot less. It's possible we'll see. Oh, we might need 2 armies actually. It's possible we'll see one of their allies hop in. See, we could pull Britain into this. Okay, the U.S. is damaging relations with us, which means they probably have an interest now. Where is this? Okay, I'm not too concerned with that area. A comment did suggest that we touch this right here. It's not too out of the realm of possibilities, especially if we work our way down here. But as for the achievement and consolidating Persia and everything, I definitely want to be up here first. Maybe where we start bordering India, and then maybe we can make them a strong ally. I'm going to go ahead and mobilize this 30 since we need 2 armies. It's overkill, but that's fine. And then we're going to do a from this state to that state. And why not that one? Oh, look at that. Surprise. Russia's now damaging relations with us. We're improving. I think they're just trying to keep us at the negative so they can declare war. I see war coming from Russia. Almost guaranteed. Realistically, our economy is doing pretty well. We're just negative because of the interest that we have, which we could kind of finagle the system here, and get a lower rate for the interest. And if we do that, it would help. Okay, so do we need Baluchistan in Kalat? Northern Baluchistan. I have that. Is there a split state? No, it's a full state. Okay, so I have that. Let's just work down the list. So Herat. Herat should be up here somewhere. You guys are going to find out how bad I am at geography. Kabulistan. Kabul's, I think I just saw it right there. Do I have the whole thing? I do. It's incorporating. The next one's going to be Kandahar. I just should have grabbed that. No, grabbed that one before. Incorporating as well, so we have that one. Southern Turkestan. That would be, yep, incorporating as well. Hazaristan. Man, where is this? Oh, is it one of the ones up here? That's Turkmenia. Where is Hazaristan? I could search it if I, okay, there we go, got it. Okay. Then we have Merv and Northern Baluchistan. So I know Merv is up here, I believe. Was it up here? Where was Merv? I thought I knew where it was. Oh, is it the one down here? I feel like anyone watching this is going to be screaming at me going, what are you doing? It's not that hard. It's just geography. It's just right there. Okay. There we go. So it's right there. Kiev and Merv. Yeah, so Merv is right here. I don't have the whole state. I need this bit. Hell, I should have checked to make sure none of these are splits. That one is. So if I need Baluchistan, I do need Persian Baluchistan versus Northern Baluchistan. I don't know. We'll look at that one in a second. So for Merv, I'm going to need this bit. So Kiva, you are in a defensive pact with Russia. So I'm going to have to fight Russia over that one. Let's look what else we've got. See how close we are to getting some of these. And then Northern Baluchistan, which is right there. Hey, got it first try. All right. So we're basically missing Merv for Khorasan, and then Khwarezmia. We've got Khwarezmia and Turkmenia. So we're working on Turkmenia, I think. Where's the bounds for this state? There we go. Same thing. I've got to take land from Kiva, and it's going to be a little bit into here, which I should get most of that, and then that. Okay, so that's Turkmenia, and we have Khwarezmia, which I believe is this up here. Yep. So I'm going to probably get this bit, but I'm not going to get this bit. So yeah, Russia's going to be like basically taking this, that chunk. That'd probably be it, honestly. I mean, we might go for getting around these lakes, but we'll see. Or these inland seas, whatever they are. Okay, and then the third one, Transoxiana. So Fergana, I don't know where that is at all. Okay, we're gonna search here. It might be quicker. Okay, Fergana state region. Okay, so it's up here, in Kokand. Okay, so we'll need that one right there. Let's see what Kokand has. So Russia's also guaranteeing their independence. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of wars against Russia. So having an ally like Britain on board is good. Yeah, we can't do that. And then the other one was Tajikistan and Uzbekia. So Tajikistan, so there's Uzbekia. We do have that whole state, so we could incorporate that one. And then Tajikistan, oh, there we go. So it looks like I got a split state, and yeah. So I'm just gonna have to take this and that from Kokand, and then for Kiva, I need the Merv and the Turkmenia and Khwarezmia. So the whole Kiva. That's unfortunate. I might just take all of Kokand too. I mean, why not? Oh, well, if I take that one, then I gotta take all that. We'll see. We'll see where we go. Okay. So that establishes what we need to do for the eastern frontier. And yeah, to get the Merv, we need Kiva. So that's another section of that. Um, good stuff. Good stuff. And we are going towards consolidating Persia. So Bampur and Hormuz, and that's what I was talking about with Oman. I can get Bampur if I just get this little bit. So I'll probably end up doing that. And I'm not opposed to some non-achievement based expansion of, just opportunistic. So, for example, like Kalat, right? It's a tributary of Makran. So, if they have good resources, maybe a little population, they got a 500,000, might be able to use that. What kind of buildings they got? A little bit of iron, a little bit of lead, a little bit of wood. Well, zero wood technically. Some opium, we like opium. That's actually a lot of plantations there we could take advantage of. And then Macron, okay, a little bit of the same. Nothing too crazy. They do have more factories and stuff. What's their military look like? 7+6, and they've got what does Kalat have? 9+2. Oh, I could take them pretty easy, and that would give me more coastal provinces. I doubt I'll touch Sind. That's a little too close to the continent. Let me see if there's a what do they call it? I'll be able to get it through strategic regions. Okay. I might be pushing it by pushing into here, and I might piss off whatever the Indian continent ends up establishing. Now, I do like that this is all says it's all Persian, so I might be able to go ahead and just push into there, and no one would complain. So I just went against Kandahar. I could go ahead and take this 1 million pop in Kabul. Yeah, more iron, more wood, more lead, all that. Wouldn't be opposed to it. Same thing here. Patrol. They do have guns. That would be useful. I don't think we have any production right now. Oh yeah. We might go for that one. Do they have any allies? Looks like Jammu. They've got 7+4. Jammu's got 21+23. That one might be a little thick, a little hard, but we could probably handle it. And then that would give us justification to kind of push into here with the split state of Pashtunistan. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I like it. That would get our dependence of guns and this trade that we have, guns and artillery. We could start producing it ourselves. Okay, we'll wait till this infamy goes down to 0. Not that it really changes much, but let's just get the game rolling a little bit more. I've had it pause for quite a long time. All in all, I'd say we're doing pretty solid. If we can get like a good second ally, maybe France here, to join in or get a proper alliance. So we got a possible trade agreement, but if we can get a proper alliance, oh man, that'd be pretty great. Then I wouldn't be afraid to push Russia. I mean, I could look at what it's going to be to get the Merv. If I did a war against these guys to take Merv, Russia would for sure join in, and I doubt Britain would. I mean, you never know. Britain, yeah, it doesn't say. Unable to support Kiva because they're allied to Persia, which doesn't. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Greece, the theory, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we probably will push into Chitra and Chitrol and get the rest of Kabul, maybe some of Kalat, Makran, all that stuff, just because it's more population, more consumers, and then in this case, it saves us a ton of time and effort building up all these industries, um, making guns and stuff. even more paper would be nice. I would like to balance this budget. Our interest is just going up and up and up. They are building. That's good. We could build faster. They at least getting the iron under control? Doesn't look like it. I could help with that, I suppose. It's going to cost a lot. Where's this state at? Igmisia. Okay. Split there, put it right there. Oh, I think that's my capital, right? Yep. We'll build some iron there, just bring the cost down a little bit more. I think we're about to unlock atmospheric engines, so that should help. We will go for the prestige, because I'd like to get us up to major power, potentially. The only other way to do that would be through a navy or expanding the army even further, which is not something I really want to do, because it just costs us more. It seems like everything's just more expensive in this market right now. Tools, paper, iron. See, paper might be something that could save the government money. It's not that bad. 38%. We could build another. I don't know why our industries are, I mean, at least they're focusing on the tools now, but they're kind of focusing on weird areas. Say 34K. I think that went down. I'll build another. I might have to bump these taxes up a little bit, start working on some consumption taxes and other things just to get this debt under control. I think right now, yeah, 27% interest. It's just insane. I gotta stop building. Best thing I could do is build this and then throw down a couple more construction sectors, start bumping up taxes, let the private sector expand for us. Get these atmospheric engines. That should help. All right, Turkmenia. Well, that's okay. We can deal with that. What else? What else is there? Nova Scotia. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, we just accrued 4K more per month in debt. So I'm going to start canceling some of these decrees. I'd like to keep those in if we can, but I doubt it. We might just cancel a few and see what we can work with there. So if we bump this up to 7, and then we start taxing opium and services, gets us down to 19K. I don't want to touch this because of the prestige, so we'll just wait on that. What else do we have in our tool bucket? We have laws potentially. Yeah, taxation here is pretty booty. If we bump that up to per capita, we would immediately break even. So we just kind of need to get the landowners and the trade unions on board, more so the landowners because the trade unions are marginalized. So what can we do? We can pull in the highest clout, which would be rural and petty bourgeoisie, and kick out the landowners, which I doubt is going to be a thing. So traditionalists, they agree too much. We do have these guys in here. Is there any form that lets us pull the rural folk? Do we kick them out? Kick them out. Kick them out. Reset. Okay. Weird. Oh, I think we need a law, right? Or a tech. Oh, we have traditionalism, right? We're the trashiest of trash economies. Wonderful. This could be something to push towards. Um, Definitely want to try to change some laws if we can, even if it's kind of arbitrary. It just pushes people in directions that we want to go in. But the serfdom and traditionalism crap needs to change. So we got to get rid of serfdom first. We get to tenant farmers. Intelligentsia would do it. We pull them in at all. kick out these guys. We would get 24 legitimacy. We'd have to lower taxes. I don't think that's gonna work. We don't have a lot of options right now. The best we can do is this one, and that would get more people away from the landowners and towards intelligentsia. So, unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do for our budget right now, except just hope that we increase our GDP enough to and get the taxes up to kind of counterbalance it. As long as it's going down, we're doing better. And of course, tech's going to help with that too. So unlocking things like atmospheric engine, we're pulling more out with what we currently have. And mechanical tools is going to be a big one too, pushing out more paper, getting better steel tools. Yeah, it should be good. So 10 months of dealing with this debt, and then we might be able to start pulling it down. At 19, I'll take a setback. It does reduce the popularity of this guy, but he's at 0. It's not like a huge deal. You have a desire to have national supremacy. See how racist you're being. A little racist. I can't do that. Yeah. It sucks, but deal with it. Okay. So we solved our little iron crisis. It's still pretty bad. I don't know why we're not producing a ton more. I mean, I guess it's because we're using picks and shovels, but once we bump up to here, that should help quite a lot. It's going to produce 76 more iron. Going to use a little more tools. It will have a coal deficit, but once we bump up atmospheric on coal, we'll be fine on that too. Just overall, a GDP boost. We are kind of getting worse on the money. Not great. See if I can put another consumption tax in. Get rid of a few of these social mobilities. Maybe here and here. We'll do porcelain and we'll do. I really don't like doing things that people consume on the lower stratas, but gotta do it sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna take the success chance, and I don't care if it takes a little longer. Okay. 29% is pretty good. Okay, there we go. Atmospheric engine. So we'll probably see this GDP, I hope, go up, and this debt should go down because of the growth in GDP. So we're going to kick all these off at the same time. No sense in underproducing and faking out the market. And of course, we're going for mechanical tools next, so that'll help. And then also intensive agriculture will help once we get these fertilizer plants going. Okay. Let's see about taking this now. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching the video today. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with my content. Have a great day.